Oh, here we are about to get ready to depart. The porters are packing lots of stuff. There's David, one of the guides, and David. Jonathan, John the cook, and the boss.
Hi!
Here we be.
Hi! At 3,300 metres.
300. Heidi, David, and our guide, David. Day one. And Chogoria Roadhead. We stayed at Chogoria camp last night in the huts, very nice. And we're here. Can head up that way to where we're going to stay overnight. We're heading this way to a waterfall and a cave system. It's quite warm, overcast, but good so far. We're not too far from where we just had the short break at the trailhead. The waterfall. Overclosing. It's quite a cool one. Going down and William, our guide. Should have said we walked the edge there before we descended. Oh, why are you going to here? Well, here we are, Lake Ellison. It's over there on the other side of that sign. Lake Ellis. Oops. Take two. Here we are at Lake Ellis. It's a bit brisk, a bit cold. Must be mini Lake Ellis. This is one of the tents we're sleeping in, or possibly using. We arrived after quite a big walk and got here to find tent set up. Heidi's happy because her lunch was ready. This is
Heidi's happy because she's had coffee.
she just said she's happy because she's had coffee. And over here is the dining room. We came here, arrived, and were ushered straight in, where we were served some pasta, stew, beef stew, cabbage and carrots, but before that, warm water to wash our hands, and a bit of juice, tea and coffee. Thank you, Robert Timms. There's the mess tent where the guys cook, and yeah, here we are. It's fog's settled in. It's quite cool. Spinning back around. There are the two tents. You can make David out maybe up there, coming down in blue. He's just been to the Cho, which is Swahili for toilet. After a rather cold, uncomfortable night, my mattress that we've hired doesn't have much protection in it or padding. I put all my clothes between my sleeping bag and my mattress. This is what we woke up to. Lake Ellis, day 2. We walked about 16 kilometres, probably 17, 18 by the time we got back from a trip up the really hill. It's right, the pronunciation. Mugi, Mount Mugi, which means wisdom. So we all climbed and got some wisdom last night. Heidi is just returning after filling up our drink bottles and bladders from the lake, filtering the water here. It's cold, very cold. Look up the crunchy ground, a fair bit of frost. But look at that view.
Amazing views. Look. This is like a big Chogoria version of Tasmania. Just a bit bigger hills spread out. Just as beautiful.
over there is the lake.
Lake
Lake Ellis, close to where we slept last night. Hard to believe. It's hard to believe that last night we woke up to, this morning we woke up to frost.
First frost since leaving Australia.
And you can hear David and I still haven't got rid of our coughs, right on cue. So how long have we been walking?
We are at an elevation. Did you give the elevation?
Well, I don't know what it is.
Elevation of 3,654 metres by mile. This is considerably higher.
Mine's 3571, but I'm going to recalibrate.
We haven't finished the up yet. Up over there, then I think we drop down into a valley and make our way to Lake Michelson. Here we are, second break of the day. Over in the distance, Lake Ellis. Nothing but all up. Heidi just said we're about 3,800, is it, Heidi?
We are 3,900.
3,900 feet of elevation. And got to go up over the top and then over the other side. And apparently those little peaks sticking over, is that where we summit?
So through here,
So not that one there.
that big lump here is not the one, but it's just through here. You just see them, make them out on the top.
Just over there apparently
Where the summit is.
is where we end up in a few days. So we had lunch, I don't know, about 45 minutes ago.
Yeah, something like
Climbed up over a big something hidden in the fog. The clouds are rolling in. Up over there are the peaks. I think we're going to climb up that way eventually. Over there, is it, David, that we climb?
Yep. There you go.
So we're going to follow the track down to Lake Michelson. We're up at about 4,200 metres.
4,238.
4,238 is the official call. But it's crazy stunning, crazy high, and I'm still here in t-shirt, says Heidi, but the temperature is dropping. So we're currently descending down to Lake Michelson. It's we've just come off 48,000, was it?
No, 42,000.
42,000. Dropping down to 4,000.
Quite rapidly.
Yep, it's quite steep up there. Oh. You can see the peaks peeking through the clouds.
In my happy place.
Down there is where they're setting up camp for us, I think. See the green mess tent, tent's going up, and the chol. And there's the beach. It's a bit of sand.
Steve's going for a swim.
Not on your life.
He said he wanted the beach. He's got one.
Yeah, beach with sun and 30 degrees. Might have 3 degrees here. Almost down to the camp. Setting the tent, second tent up. You can see the mess tent and kitchen tent in the background as you pan across. And there's the lake. It's home for the night. Mist rolling in over Lake Michelson. And up to the peaks. David's racing towards the chai tent. And tomorrow we're going up through there, through that saddle, and then on a big climbing day, then on to the Austrian hut, where we will stay overnight before summiting the next day. And here's our home. Heidi being elegant with an apple in her mouth. getting our shoes on, getting out of the boots. It's been a pretty big couple of days, pretty epic scenery though. It's pretty stunning.
Western Arthur's on steroids.
Heidi said Western Arthur's on steroids. Fog. It's so crazy, it looks almost like dry ice rolling in. Well, we're part way around the lake, and those peaks over there, and it continues up, up, up and over the top. That's where we came off. It's hard to see, and the rock face coming down, coming all the way down there, and over in the distance is our camp. And up through the saddle, as I said before, that's where we go tomorrow. Lots of climbing. Heidi making most of you. And up some of the peaks. Beautiful blue sky, but it's cold. Speechless. God's creation in all its glory. So a moment ago I took a picture of that, filmed that, and it was clear. Now the fog's coming in, the mist's coming in. Right, this is our little tent. Bit messy by our normal standards.
Bit cosy.
Cozy is Heidi's side. Organised with sleep stuff. Looks messy, but it's just clothes piled up to put on and get under the mattress, get us warm. My backpack and boots and day pack. And over this side is Heidi's. And here's our luxurious bath. Oh, here we are. Must be Saturday morning. I think Saturday. David, is it Saturday or Friday?
It's
Your watch will say, won't it?
Saturday.
Saturday. All right. Lose also kind of concept of day and time, but it's close to 9 o'clock. Managed to head off at 9, but it's a stunning day. Look at that down the lake and up over the top. Last night it's just fogged in. Got up, went to the bathroom in the middle of the night. Well, 11 o'clock, 11:30. We did go to bed about 7:30. And it was a clear sky, lots of stars. That's where we're heading, up into the big blue. It is a stunning sky. Not a cloud. Discovered that this face here is good for rock climbing, not getting me up there, but a guy, it's named Temple, after the first person to scale it, somebody called Mr. Temple from the UK. But yeah. Here we go. Apparently it's a short walk today, but a steep walk. Well, we just climbed a we just climbed 41,900 metres. We slept down at the base camp, which is just over that rock ledge there, down near the lake. We just hiked up that, and pretty much all the way up we have had this freshwater streams just trickling all the way down. Absolutely stunning. Staff and David resting. Heidi's got her binoculars out, looking to see if she can see the plane crash, which is on the other side, up over the top. To make out some glinting metal. Looks like the fuselage and maybe wings come down a bit. But wow. Up over here is the temple rock face. It must stand, I don't know, 50 meters above where we are. Pretty impressive. So this stream comes off the mountain, weaves its way down to the lake in just a place, just to make out maybe where it comes into the lake. We go to the lake yesterday, we walked across the far side where the overflow is, and it flows all the way down. Well, here we are on a Saturday. I'm not sure what day it is, but whew, what a day. Absolute cracker, blue skies. Quick break. Grab a bit of food, a bit of a drink, a bit more sun cream. We're up. I'll check with Heidi about how high we are. We were down between those two rock faces camping a long way down. We must be, I'll check how high, but you can see the scale of this place. And where is it? Up, I think it's, yeah, that peak right there's when we're going to summit. There's a flag, which you can't make out, it's a grey background. There's a flag on top, but David, our guide, said it's a metal flag, so it looks like it's flapping in the wind all the time. It won't get blown away or tattered. There's also a Bible in the on the top of the mountain in a big glass case. So we've challenged Pastor David to give us a sermon tomorrow morning. Heidi, how high up are we?
We are currently 4,368 metres.
4,368. There's another one of our amazing porters coming up the hill, fully laden. These guys do an amazing job. David was saying that they've come from Chogoria, where we started, go across the top, then a day or so later they'll come back with another group, and back and forth they go. It's hard work, but a beautiful place to work. Time for another short break. Going up over there are the porters, and just up there is the summit we'll go through tomorrow. You can see the flag a little more clearly. Still got a long way of ups to go today. It's eerily quiet up here. Eerily quiet. It's a slight breath of wind, and as usual, the fog's rolling in. Seems to be a thing here in Kenya in the afternoon. Gets a bit grey and foggy. Up in Kajabi, usually rainy. Said to Heidi, if it wasn't for the vegetation, you'd almost think you're on Mars or somewhere. A couple of minutes ago, when we came up through here, it was clear. Now the fog comes in, clouds come in, can't see anything. We'll just make out the cloud line there. Oxygen's a bit thinner up here. We're not struggling, but you can feel it. Well, we've just made it to Mountain Club of Kenya top hut. Altitude 4,790 metres, or in the old language 15,720 feet. It is pretty cold up here, to say the least. Now the two frozen people, Heidi and David. We've just arrived a couple of minutes ago, and as per usual, these amazing guys that are looking after us have got coffee on the go. And there's David, who got us here safely. Thank you, David. He is a legend. Whew. For the altitude, doing pretty well. A little short of breath, a little headache maybe, but not too bad. Rock and desolation. And up there, on the top of that mountain, is a little wind gauge. Maybe a bit of phone signal. We'll see later. And I think pretty much straight ahead is where we go tomorrow morning. I think we get up and depart at 5 and go. Well, important call. Coffee's ready. Coffee and tea.
This one, Sukari? Yes, Sukari.
And check out that hair.
I'll leave my hair alone.
Well, just a restorative kahawa coffee. When I went into to have the coffee, this was all clouded in. But over there, if I can get there, a bit of rock hopping, look at the kind of stuff I've got to go across. Here's a glacier, a small one. As we descend down here, really do have that sense of barrenness. It really could be on Mars or the moon or somewhere. It is just stark. Oh, that sun when it comes through is glorious. It's cold, but the sun is nice. And that's our water supply for our time here. Probably fresh from that glacier. And here we are.
Alright.
Nice and rugged up and nice and gold. Right behind a plaque that was set up in memory of a 20-year-old who lost his life up here in 1991.
Seems like yesterday, but it was actually a long time ago now.
1991, yeah, how long ago would that be? 33 years, almost 33 years. July 29, that's said, I think, and we're here in July something or other.
2024.
2024. Well, I was trying to think what the date was. Rugged.
Yeah.
Whew.
Real mountain weather. And you can feel the thin air at this altitude because you get out of breath really quickly.
Yeah, and the cough I had even before we came, every time I go talk, it just gets my chest again. This is our water source for the night and for climbing up. Heidi's just filtering her water. Step back a bit. Usually a morning ritual.
Yes, and usually I do it for Steve too because his hands get too cold in the water.
And it's got to be something to be said for having bad circulation and adverse reactions to cold.
Just a soak.
Just a sook.
That's okay because I don't mind filtering the water.
No.
My hands don't suffer the cold like yours.
We just wandered down here. Up in the distance the aerials and some other probably weather station up there. So swing around. Once again, up there's the peak. We're all kitted out in our heavy duty gear, my new heavy gloves, because I'm a sook and a wuss apparently. Heidi's got her heavy gear on
And my no gloves.
and her no gloves because she's tougher than me apparently.
So you can see how this bowl here has been glaciated because the rocks are ground.
Yeah.
So they've been scraped, and so they're kind of smoother than the rocks above, which haven't been. So we can see from this the kind of the probable extent of the glacier, which would have been in this bowl.
Yep.
And then if we look over here, we can see the same thing on this rock on the side and over there,
Yeah.
and even higher up. So this Lewis Glacier, as David had said, would have been much bigger than it is now.
Yeah.
So it's really just a remnant, and I would say potentially within a few years, with if the climate continues this particular cycle, then we may well see that just reduce to a snow patch, and then it'll just go. You can also see a bit of rock fall on top of the glacier, and that rock fall accelerates the ablation, the removal of the snow by the sun.
That was David Waldron speaking.
I'm almost old enough to be David Attenborough.
And he could be telling us complete lies because we would know no different.
No, but very interesting.
But there is a strange life form up here that we've just spotted. It's a couple of there's a yellow Aussie and a green Aussie here.
Appropriate colours.
The lesser known climbing Aussie. Here they are, the kings.
That's us.
The kings of the mountain.
Oh, the frozen bunnies.
Very scoured.
Yeah, scoured.
How close can we get to the edge?
Scoured.
Yeah. So there would have been,
I'll try and get as close as I can with me and my vertigo. And hopefully you can get to see some of that. Well, we made it.
We made it.
David made it.
I made it.
Oh, that's bad. I made it. Which is quite amazing. You can see my love of heights. Here we are. Top Mount Kenya, third highest peak. Some crazy drop-offs down there. And over in the distance is where we camped last night. Heidi on top.
Me in my happy place.
Heidi in her crazy place.
So cool. And so cold. So beautiful. Sebastian Peak.
Right, where's the coffee shop?
I have chocolate.
William said he had a surprise for us. He said it could be champagne. Where is he? Down there. There's the glacier that we walked past yesterday. Oof. Can't take these New Zealand tourists anywhere. Look at them. Poser.
Thank you.
Thank you, David. Very good.
Well, day started up there somewhere, and we have, after reaching the summit, come down from summit to the Austrian hut, had breakfast, And then we've just come all the way down. And we've dropped down to the Naro Moru River Lodge, Teleki Lodge, an altitude of 4,300 metres. We're up maybe 49 earlier today. Absolutely stunning.
Outside it's like a Kenyan version of Euclidean hut. Go check that out.
I'm under orders to check it out. Oh, here we go through the lodge. Whew, it's cool. Rock and concrete. Coming through the dining room. There's David. Thought he was going to make me a coffee. Apparently there's a coffee shop at the end. Bit hard to see, it's dark in here. So light switch somewhere, maybe. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 24 beds in there. So probably 24 beds in each one, I'm guessing. You get a nice view out of all the windows. Past the bunk rooms. And back out into the daylight.
Very good.
Here we are, just off the track after a rather long knee bashing day.
Yeah.
A weary looking David, a weary looking Heidi,
He doesn't want to admit to being weary, he's subjected to that. He's fine.
and a fresh as a daisy David.
David, like he's done, and he's going to turn around and go back and do it all over again.
3,000, there it is, 3,048 metres. Naro Moru River Lodge. Base for climbing Mount Kenya. Oh, it looks like the hungry hordes are off for lunch. It's just gone 3 and we haven't had lunch. After an early start this morning. I think we were up at 5, left at 6, got to the top of the Mount Kenya, got back down about 8:30, had breakfast, 3 o'clock, here we are. So time to get some food.